Hey guys, we're hearing a little bit of news about Titans Season 3 and the potential for several spin-off series, one of those being Hawk and Dove. So in this video, we're going to look at the possibilities of that series happening, what it may be about, and what official word we actually have about the project. Thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Titans Season 3 and the possibility of Hawk and Dove getting our own series. But before we get started, make sure you get in on this month's giveaway. We're giving away a softback copy of Secret Wars. To get in on the giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber, hit like, and leave a comment. With Season 2 of Titans closing up and receiving somewhat of a mixed response from fans, I'd say leaning towards positive, and with official confirmation of Season 3 on the way, we are getting some rather interesting rumors about the future of the show and some of the characters. Now, if you're not a member of these groups yet, there's a Titans group over on Facebook run by Lance Osserman, and there are many pretty solid scoops that come through this group. In addition to being a great Titans group, he also has several cast members from the show actually in the group, so you get some pretty interesting opportunities to do a Q&A. I highly recommend you go check out the group. We are getting word of 2 Titans spin-off series that may be headed to the DC Universe and HBO Max. The first one being Hawk and Dove. If you want to find out who the second series is, you'll have to wait till the end of the video, and I'll tell you then, because this is part 1 of a 2-part series. Now, before we dig too deep into this, we got to take a quick review of those characters, because they're very different than they are in the comics. During the first season, we really got 2 episodes to get to know them. The episode entitled Hawk and Dove, and the episode entitled Hank and Dawn. Now basically, these broke down both characters' origins. Hank's origin with his brother Don, who was the original Dove, Hank's brain injuries, and the full background on him being molested by his coach as a little kid. Dawn's background isn't as robust, but her ballet talents, as well as the tragedy of the loss of her mother, both ring big in Season 1. Now if you remember, Hank and Dawn actually met when both Hank's brother and Dawn's mother were killed in the same accident. Throughout Season 2, we see Hank and Dawn getting pulled back in, they have their relationship issues, Hank's substance issues come back up again, and eventually they end up broken up. By the end of the season, we do see them returning as Hawk and Dove, but the status of Hank and Dawn is up in the air. Now they're very likely returning for Season 3, and there's been no news that that's not going to happen. The interesting news is the rumors of a spin-off show. Now the spin-off show will likely be integrated into the Season 3 storyline, and to me it seems very likely it will be built around them rebuilding their broken relationship. Now, there is no official word about this, but Alan Richardson did talk a little bit about it to Collider. He said when he first signed on to the DC Universe, the creative team suggested the possibility of a spin-off show. This is what he had to say. We had an interesting deal going into that where it was a duel, we'll put you on Titans for a little bit and just see how those characters go. If it goes well, here's another deal for your own show. We want to do a Hank and Dove thing, but we've got to figure out this platform first. Hank and Dawn became more regulars on the show during Season 2 than I would say they were in Season 1. So this possibility may have dried up, or they could be the prep for their own show. We have no idea. The real question to me about a Hawk and Dove show is the longevity of that kind of project. I actually think DC Universe should keep spin-offs as a limited series. I would be totally down for a 5 to 6 episode Hank and Dove series that focused on one very tight storyline. But the idea of breaking them out into their own series with a dozen or so episodes seems a little tedious to me. There have been a couple writing challenges on the show, and a project like this, with that many episodes, might put them in way over their head. I think both Alan Richardson, who plays Hank Hall, and Minka Kelly, who plays Dawn Grenier, are doing an excellent job with those characters, especially the versions that are playing on TV. But I'm not so sure if they can carry their own show. But I would be all about giving them their own miniseries and seeing how that works out, and maybe then upgrading it to a full-fledged series. With all that said, I've loved Richardson since he played Aquaman way back on the CW, so I wish them both the best of luck, and if they do get their own show and it's successful, then hats off, because that's all positive to me. Oh, and now for that second series. In our follow-up video to this, we're going to focus on the other series that the DC Universe is developing, The Red Hood. That's right, Jason Todd. That means death, resurrection, and a big attitude headed our way. So make sure you hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get that follow-up video. I'm really curious what you guys think. Would you watch a Hawk and Dove show on DC Universe, or could that possibly be too much of a soap opera for your taste? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.